Was Mica Miller's 911 call actually made using AI? This is the question that has taken the internet by storm. Welcome to Optimized Tube, your source for the latest in AI. Today, we're going to point out a few things and hopefully help you answer this question for yourself. Please like the video and subscribe.
This is Optimized Tube.
Mica Miller was only 30 years old and the wife of John Paul Miller, pastor of a well-known church in South Carolina. Mica's body was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head after she made a harrowing 911 call. In the call, she asked if they could locate her phone because she was going to end her life and wanted her family to know where to find her. But some people online are questioning whether it was really Mica who made that call, or could it have possibly been AI? At Optimized Tube, we have been exploring and using AI almost daily for over a year now. While we are not professionals, our passion drives us to uncover the truth. When I first heard about Mica and the reports she made about her husband's abuse, being a victim myself, just like Mica's family, I was convinced the whole thing was a setup. And somehow, some way, this asshole was getting away with murder. I started my investigation with the Ring doorbell footage. Initially, I was convinced of the husband's guilt. However, some details made me reconsider. For instance, when Mica leaves the house the second time, she is dressed in all black with her hair in a slicked back and tight braid. Was this her usual work attire, or was it out of the ordinary?
When I get into this and I start to look at what the scriptures...
Also, she had a video or audio of what sounds like a sermon, possibly, playing on her phone, and she appears to intentionally show her phone to the Ring camera. This is significant because if she did decide to take her own life, this will likely give us a better idea of what she was thinking and how she was feeling. After leaving her home, Mica is seen at a local pawn shop purchasing a gun. Surveillance footage shows her alone in her car as she drives out of the parking lot. She then stopped for gas and bought an energy drink. According to police reports, she Googled State Park on her phone and headed to Lumber River State Park. One viral TikTok video claims to have enhanced the 911 call, suggesting a man's voice can be heard in the background saying phrases like Mica's folder, hold her, or follow her. Could this be her husband, John Paul, or his lawyer, who specializes in AI technology? I listened to the original 911 call myself with headphones repeatedly. Although I am not qualified to conclude if the call was made using AI technology or not, I did notice a few things I'd like to point out. First of all, the call could not have been pre-recorded. Due to the unpredictable nature of a live 911 conversation, it's just not possible, okay? Now, listen to Mica's voice as she says her phone number.
843-655-5242.
You can hear a bit of slight irritation during the first 6 numbers, the way she says 5, because this is not an easy call, and she likely assumed 911 would know her number and location. But because she is a sweet, kind woman, she stops her negative-ish tone and adds a sweet upturn at the end of the last numbers. Can AI express this much authentic emotion? Also, the call is taking way more time and effort than she may have anticipated, and so Mica sighs because the dispatcher is taking so long and asking so many freaking questions. Then, as the dispatcher starts to say, "I don't think you are in," you can clearly hear other 911 operators talking in the background. We can tell because even though we can't make out what they are saying, notice the rhythmic flow. Finally, you can hear Mica's voice crack as she tells the operator the reason for her call just before she hangs up. So, let's see if we can get an AI to replicate this kind of emotion.
Change in all things is sweet. Hello, 911. Hi, are you guys able to locate my phone? My location is on, because I'm going to kill myself, and I want my family to know where to find me. Hello, 911. Hi, are you guys able to locate my phone? My location is on, because I am going to kill myself, and I want my family to know where to find me.
To demonstrate, I use several AI technologies to recreate a similar call. Notice how the AI lacks the emotional depth and spontaneity present in Mica's voice. So, what can we take from this? As we read through the massive amounts of information on the internet and consume hours of videos, we must continually remind ourselves to take it all with a grain of salt. If it's something that truly sparks an interest in you, take the time to research it for yourself. Also, be aware of gossip and hearsay. If it's not from the source, it's hearsay. Gossip is a sin for a reason. Therefore, we must do our best to be willing to hear both sides or all possible angles with an open mind and an open heart. Let us not be charmed, but rather let us be discerning. Regarding the husband's involvement, I'd say he fits the profile perfectly, and my heart tells me that although he did not pull the trigger, he is the one who killed her.
This is optimized.